Oahspe, Book of Sethantes, son of Jehovah, Chapter 2, Part 21. When the hour was ended, God again ascended the throne, and the marshals raised the signals of order, and the archangels went and stood in a crescent in front of the throne. Oahspe sat at the feet of God, and the splendor of her glory, unadorned, save with white and yellow drapery, shone through all the talents Jehovah had given her, the perfection of purity, wisdom, and love, the like of which only gods had looked on. 2. God said, "In thy name, O Jehovah, do I now found the session of thy kingdom in the lower heaven. As long as man and woman shall bring forth heirs unto thee, this kingdom shall not cease to glorify thee. Let the lords approach the throne." 3. The Essenars now sang, and in the meantime the marshals and escorts conducted the lords before the throne. 4. 5 great divisions of the earth there are, and I have ordained ye the 5 lords thereof in Jehovah's name. According to the number of inhabitants on the earth's divisions, and your relative rank before heaven, have I placed you. When ye have seated yourselves in your respective kingdoms, ye shall have each 12 messengers, whose duties shall be betwixt ye and me. Choose ye therefore your messengers, even this hour, that ere the resurrection of the archangels they may be confirmed and the registry borne to heaven above. 5. The Lord chose their messengers, and they were confirmed in the name of Jehovah. And the swift messengers who ply with the upper heavens made a record of their names and places. Thereupon God said to them, 6. According to your talents have you been chosen. According to your excellence will ye be promoted to wider fields of labor. May the wisdom, love, and power of Jehovah be with you all. Amen. 7. And now Oahspe signified that her time of departure had arrived. 8. God came down from the judgment seat, and standing one moment in sorrow, reached forth and took Oahspe's hand, saying, 9. Arise, O daughter of Jehovah, and go thy way. 10. Oahspe rose up, pointing upward, said, My house is in the ark of Juan. Jehovah dwelleth with thee and me. My swift messengers shall come to thee at times. My love will abide with thee and thy lords, and the harvest of thy resurrection. In Jehovah's name, farewell. 11. Oahspe then walked to the ship of fire, but ere she entered, she turned and took one more look at the host of Horrid, and then, stripping from the frame's luminous drapery, cast it playfully over the Essenars and quickly disappeared in the light. 12. The Essenars chanted, and the host of archangels joined in with them. And in that same moment of time, the ship began to rise, and it was as thousands of columns of fire surrounding one majestic column, and the whole circle rising in spiral form, turning and rising, rising and turning. And when it was a little way up, it seemed like an ascending sun, and then higher and higher, like a far-off star, and then it passed beyond the vision of the angels of Horrid. 13. When order was proclaimed, the all-light began to gather around about the throne, covering over God and the lords. Jehovah through God said, 14. Hear ye, for I abide also with these my lords of the hosts of heaven. 15. The Lord said, What shall we do? And Jehovah answered, Summon all the angels to pass before the throne of God, one by one, that I may judge them. For as many as dwelt on any of my corporeal worlds of the 5th of the 2nd rate shall abide in the kingdom of Horrid, and their labor shall be with Essenes only. But all of the full of the 1st rate shall abide in the kingdoms of my lords, and their labor shall be with corporeans. 16. The marshals then arranged the angels, and they passed in front of the throne. And so great was God's wisdom that, in looking on the angels as they passed, he perceived the rates of every man and woman, and those destined for labor in atmospheria only he caused to turn one way, and those for the earth, as ministering spirits with mortals, to turn the other way. And when they had all passed, they were correctly divided according to Jehovah's commandments.